Why is Quadrant Oski such a team that no one has any belief in, but they can they win regionals, they get top fours, so they're consistently up there, but still no one thinks they're going to, like 1 and 3 is Quadrant.
I mean, I think the players Ixo and Cash are liked in the community. Like people just call them like they just say they're bad because of their past results. Even though Wave had like a good season of Seiko, people just say no, he got carried by Seiko. So it's like it's them. Like people just say Cash is hard carrying him. Like I don't get that because I think East is definitely playing the best right now on that team.
I thought they were all pretty good. Like when I watched them, original 3, like even though they didn't make it out of Swiss, right? If I remember correctly, they did.
No, they didn't.
They had already
Didn't.
qualified
But
though.
they still
for LAN.
They were
Yeah,
12
they
to
still
14.
looked good. They like looked good to me, like individually. It's interesting that they have that stigma that they're
Yeah.
not good.
Well,
I mean,
go
it's
ahead.
like Ixo. He's I spoke to him about it, and he's like, people always underestimate him on Reddit. So like, I feel like he's want to try to prove to those like people that he's like a good player. So he just, I don't know, he's playing really good right now.
Are they like the V1? That's good from CCP. Are they like the V1 of EU when it like they even win a regional and everyone's like, they could still, they're not that good.
And they didn't win a regional; they got second.
Quadrant.
Yeah, it was Oxygen that won.
They got second
in Liquid.
The second.
Oh, they got fourth and then second, was it? Quadrant.
And they got, I think, like last place in. Yeah.
They did enough. So are they the V1 though? VU?
No.
No.
I think the stigma about them is worse than V1. I think it's like kind of similar vein how people think V1 might be like a fraudulent qualified team, but I think Quadrant has it way worse in terms of how bad people think they are.
But also their run hasn't been the greatest. Like when they got second, who did they play? Let me check. They played like teams like
and
Tundra, Vitality,
yeah.
and then they almost lost to Vitality, and Tundra not great, so they got easy sweep. And then as soon as they play like a good top team, they lose 4-2. So I don't know. They had kind of a Mickey run.
Where do you have them finishing then?
Honestly, not even out Swiss.
2-3?
2-3, yeah.
Do you think that, in your opinion, your own region, do you think you're sending your 5 best teams? Because there was a massive race at the end for quali. Who you got there in your top 5?
I think BDS have got to be there, but they had issues. I think Moist, yeah. I think it's BDS for Quadrant, and that's the best top 5.
Who's 6? Is it G1 or
it's
Quad?
G1
or Vitality?
G1.
No V,
nah,
no Vitality, no
I think no. I think the top 5 teams are BDS, us, Moist, Carmi, and Oxygen. Wait.
In what order?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Right now, or when?
Yeah.
Right now, I'd say Carmine first, us second, Oxygen third, BDS fourth, Moist fifth. Wait, no, but BDS fifth, Moist fourth.
Okay. Interesting.
Wow. That's what I mean. Like Quadrant, they get 4th and 2nd, but it's just weird. Like it's hard to trust them, but I feel like they're just gonna do it again. Like they're gonna get top 8, just because like
they could get top 8, but I don't see them there. Like it depends on Cash and Wave the most. I think he's still playing on LAN. He's a confident guy, but Wave on LAN isn't. You know, he's got like a Jack situation. He plays really good online, and then he plays shady on LAN. And Cash, I have no idea. He hasn't played on LAN, I don't think. So it's unknown for me.
His first one.
They played like a 2s LAN or something. All 3 of them. That's about it. Well, obviously Wave has the experience, but is it like Wave with the LAN experience probably isn't the player that you want with the LAN experience.
Nah, Cash. I think Cash is definitely the one you want on that team because he's like mechanical and he can just take the ball and score by himself.
2 and 3 quadrant. Interesting. So we've got Jimmy Cheese. It seems like everyone's got him 0-3. James Cheese, they're not boot camping. They're just hanging out.
1-3, 1-3. I think they'll win a series.
I want to
You're
hear.
kidding.
Yeah,
Who would they
be?
be?
Mate,
Who?
Kami's a beast. Kami's good on LAN.
He's a freak.
Realize he
Mike,
hasn't.
give us who they beat. Give us.
He
who
was
they
good.
beat.
I swear I realized was good.
Back it up. Back it up. Who they beat?
Who are they beating?
Yeah, who are they beating?
Okay, they are beating Moist Esports.
Come on, they're not being.
No, actually, bro, I'm telling you, if
That's
they
disrespectful.
no, if I don't know if I could. Moist are having issues right now.
not
Yeah.
not,
Before
not
the
quite
majors.
gelling. Not quite gelling. Yeah.
Not gelling, but
Okay.
mental issues within
Yep,
the
so
team.
You're telling
James
me.
Keys are going to be motivated.
You're telling me
Virtuoso, no idea who's going to play. Kami's a
Astral
beast.
is not good enough to 1v3 James Cheese.
No. You can't
I'm
1v3.
sorry, there's no shot.
I
see
thought you were
Moist
gonna
Nah,
say
I'm
secret,
telling you,
and
bro.
he says moist.
Nah, Moist. I don't see Moist
Yeah.
doing well. I think
Rise
Moist
will
might
1v3
go
that
0-3.
team.
Rise
I think any
will
one of
not
those
1v3
players
that.
will 1v1.
Nah,
Nah.
come on, they're
I,
not that
just,
bad.
I don't
They've
believe
got-
in the Cheeseman.
Kami's a freak
Uh,
on LAN. He'll do his
I
thing.
think Kami's levels above his teammates though in that team.
Thing is, though, Vert, right?
Realize it's mechanical.
He can hold his own.
Yeah, but
I
Yeah.
think he needs if you, no offense to anyone, but if you replace Virtuoso with like any player that might have been in conversation as like a top 10 European player,
Here
that
we go.
team is like pretty good.
Go on,
That's
you
awesome.
make a statement. Say they're top 6 in the world or something. So give us something. No, look.
I mean, sure, okay. If you replace Virtuoso, they like top 4 at the major.
Yeah, but you haven't seen Vert on LAN.
Say that.
Vert's good, bro. Like, he's not a bad player. Like,
No offense to Vert, no
That's
offense to
not
Vert, but you listen.
It's like saying it.
Listen,
Just that,
you know,
like
it's kinda
Power's
funny.
gonna get top 4. Like you might as well
The
say
US is getting Lionel Messi. You know what APAC got? They got Virtuoso,
that. Say that.
and it's just
Virtuoso
not the same,
strays
bro.
are flying out.
Look, the difference is like Vert is not the best player in the world, but I think the difference is this is the first APAC team that's just not going to randomly whiff the ball. Now, touch wood, this doesn't happen,
Yeah.
but they're solid. Like they're going to be a solid team. You'll have to, you can't just like close your eyes and beat them, which is, you know, what you with the greatest respect is pretty much what the top teams were doing last time. So, I mean, it does sound crazy, Oski, that that Moist are gonna lose to them.
yeah, but the only reason I'm saying that is because Moist, they played turbo clappers, and they should have lost. They scored on 0 seconds. Like,
they did.
they're a team that can just lose to anyone for no reason. They've done it, but they've done it before in Swiss, so why can't they do it now?
So you think if they're 0-2 Moist, they're more likely to be full tilt by then? Like they're
Yes,
there's no way
yes.
they're gonna.
I mean, they've
cover.
got Astral, bro. No offense, I like Astral, but he's not mental. No.
He's not mental, but he is mechanical.
I just
Yeah,
look at
but
those
if
three
you have no
players and
mental, he's not
they
gonna be
elevate
mechanical.
on LAN. I think they elevate on LAN. I mean, look at Carmine last year with Noli, Astral, and Itachi. They're kind of mid online, but then when they got the LAN, they're a lot better. I feel like Astral's that type of player that elevates as well as Rise and Joya.
Yeah, but the only reason
they don't click, but
James you could beat Moist is if they had the same, like, I don't know how Swiss works. It's like if they both go 0-2, which I don't see Moist doing, but if they do, they will lose to James Cheese.
Amphis?
I don't see it, man.
Who does James?
No, I
Cheese
think
beat? Who does
I
James
think
Cheese
he's just
beat?
wrong. I don't think they beat anyone. I think it's one of the worst comments I've ever seen.
I could definitely see James Cheese beat Secret.
I think but I
That's the
think
only team,
Secret
though,
would.
I think.
Yeah, but I still think Secret would be favorites going into that. We've scrimmed. I don't know how long ago it was. It was ages, but we scrimmed James Cheese a while ago, twice, and it's just I don't know. There was a few levels between that and like other teams,
Like even
especially
Pioneers.
Moist, especially Moist. But yeah, no, Pioneers would like. I'd favor Pioneers heavily against James Cheese. I think I also think Realize is their worst player. I don't think. I think Kami's hard clear the best, like by a mile. and then those two are pretty close. But I think Vert only just edges it probably.
Why is Vert
dare
getting?
you.
What's going on?
How
Vert's a
is-
baller. Like he's actually
Well,
good.
I just said he's just below Kami. That's a compliment.
No, but you said he's on the same level as Realize, and that's a bit.
Oh, a
Mm.
bit better.
Quite a lot better than Realize.
You have
bro.
them
That's not-
beating Moist. That means Realize is
If
like top
Moist go
5
0
in,
and 2, yes.
in the world. Yeah.
If Moist go 0 and 2, they'll lose to James Cheese.